Greetings and welcome to your weekly forecast, Thoth Tarot and Angel Message. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a timeless reading, even though it's a weekly reading. Whenever you come across this video, even if it's in the middle of the week, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. You can have the opportunity, if you do that, of a look back. You can see how well the cards matched what actually happened in your life. So welcome, welcome, welcome for new, returning friends. Thank you so much for being here today. This channel is only here because you are here. So thank you so much. We are going to be looking at the coming energy for the week. We'll be pulling 3 cards, a 3-card spread. The first card will be for Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday. The second card will be for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday. And then the third card will be for the coming weekend. As well, we will pull an overarching angel message from Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels, our vintage deck, and get an overarching angel message as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in, see what we've got coming at us. Remember, this is just like a weather forecast. This is not I'm not telling you these things are going to happen or certain things are going to happen. I'm simply saying this is the energy that we may be dealing with this coming week. And knowing that, just like knowing the weather forecast, we in Albuquerque, where I am uploading this, have got snow forecast for this coming week. So I have prepared accordingly. We know with weekly forecasts for energetic readings what's coming towards us energetically, and we can plan for that accordingly as well. So here we go. What are we looking at for Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday? Okay, the Priestess. I don't know that we've gotten a Priestess card in one of these readings that I've uploaded on this channel before. So the Priestess represents the moon and the Hebrew letter Gimel. So our first card for the week is the second card, actually, of the major arcana. So big portal energy with the number 2. Big portal energy coming in strong from the beginning, for the beginning of our week. Okay, but this is a spiritual energy. You're going to feel very connected to divine realms. The Priestess is a spiritual Isis and a virgin Artemis from Crowley. With her veil of light, she is weaving the crystals and fruits of the earth. She carries the huntress's bow and the musical sistrum, representing pure, exalted, and gracious energy and influence. She brings change, alteration, increase and decrease, fluctuation. She can be led by enthusiasm unless careful balance is maintained. So in the traditional tarot, the Priestess represents the feminine energy of secret knowledge and wisdom, which is where the moon energy comes in. Those things that are hidden, those things that are unseen. She works with the energies of the divine cosmos, weaving light into her crystals and bringing in the fruits of the earth into that and letting that light overflow into the earth, bringing forth new fruits and new light. So this is a very balanced while strong energy, unless you go overboard. And just like anything else, all things in moderation, we want to be working with our upper chakras as well as our lower chakras. We want to have that balance of foundation and stability before we go off into the clouds. Okay, so this is a very, very strong energy of ebb and flow, of give and take, of maybe you've had these ideas or you've had these beliefs in your experience forever, and they're now starting to change. They're starting to evolve, and it's maybe has you a little bit confused because it's not the same as it's always been. But you're not the same that you've always been. You're constantly evolving too. So don't be surprised if the things that you believed to be true may get a little shaken up at the beginning of the week. Okay, go with it. Let it all go, just like water ebbs and flows, comes and goes. Just ride the waves, or the currents, if you will. New spiritual insights may come to you, so be receptive to ideas that may feel unusual initially. Let the priestess's intuition bring you the information that you need when you need it. Okay? So that's for Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday. We have the priestess for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday, Friday this week. What are we looking at? Oh, okay. So we go from card number 2 to card number 4 of the major arcana. Okay. We have the Emperor representing Aries and the Hebrew letter Zadi. The Emperor, his attributes, full stop, okay? War, conquest, victory, strife, stability, power, originality, government, energy, ambition. So with the second card, our second major arcana card for this reading, we have the Emperor seated according to tradition. His legs are forming a right angle, typifying rule through unyielding law and order. The goats behind him show he is governed by Aries, which is creative, dominating force. The bees on his costume may have originated from French tradition, but more likely they typify the bees of the secret doctrines of the Upanishads, okay, from India. The heraldic red eagle is the fiery sulfur of alchemy, and the lamb is possibly a reminiscence of the Knights Templar. Okay, so for the latter part of the week, coming out of the priestess energy of being very spiritual, of exploring hidden knowledge and secret knowledge, we have strong, ambitious energy. Something has lit you on fire, baby, for the latter part, or it will, for the latter part of the week. So just be mindful of what direction or directions you have chosen or you are choosing to move through this power of very strong, dominating energy, very strong, creative, dominating energy. You may be fighting to maintain a position that isn't doing you or anyone else any benefit anymore. It may have been something that you have always traditionally used, has always been kind of your rule of law for your life, and now you're getting a lot of feedback that feels noisy and chaotic. So it may be time to step back and reevaluate. Where is your real center of power? Well, your integrity, of course, your truth, your principles, what you know to be true for you. And we've talked about that innumerable times in innumerable videos on this channel. I think the reading that I pulled for the daily for the same day that this is uploaded was talking about the same thing, right? So just be mindful of what you may be fighting for, okay? Maybe information that came to you through that high priestess energy or the priestess energy of the first part of the week has kind of got you maybe backed into a corner. Don't be fighting battles that aren't yours. Make sure that you're using this Emperor energy to take that spiritual information that you had and explore new ways of being creative with it that are healthy, that are beneficial, that are going to bring more love and light into your experience and therefore everybody else's. So maintain your sphere of influence with integrity always, okay? So what are we looking at for the coming weekend? Very, very strong, lots of major arcana energy coming in for this reading for this week. So no small no small things happening. This is big stuff. Okay, we have 3 major arcana. And this went up exponentially. We went from 2 to 4 to 8. Okay? That's all I'm going to say on that as far as numerically goes. We have the moon. Again, because the priestess represents the moon. Hidden energy. Crowley paints the moon card as very sinister with many secret negative connotations, and I just don't buy it. Okay, I'm not as much as I love the Thoth tarot. I will diverge periodically from Mr. Crowley and the way that he interpreted the energy. The moon is the natural complement and component of our Earth. Without the moon's continuous influence on our planet, we would not have a lot of things. Seasons, tides. No disrespect to Mr. C, but let's be realistic. More ballads have been written about and to the moon than any other celestial object, even the stars, even our sun. So, this is a card that represents voluntary change and being on the brink of an important change at that. This is an energy that's very susceptible to ego and dignity. So, remember that after having the priestess energy at the beginning of the week with her strong spiritual energy coming in, and the emperor at the end of the week with his strong fiery energy, that there's still more to learn and explore. The moon tells us to allow the secrets of the divine to be illuminated through the shadows of the unknown. So don't get locked into habit, form, tradition. If it no longer serves you, the moon is inviting you to explore those hidden realms. And again, we have a perfect complement for the week's energy forecast with the priestess, who represents the moon at the beginning of the week, and then the moon at the end of the week. All right. Well, that's some big stuff. Okay. So just be mindful. Remember, ground and center always. Remember, for all of the shadows can only be cast because there is light. So be always looking for, where is the light source? Be moving towards the light source. Be moving towards the light source in your life, where more love and more joy and more peace are released into your life and through your life into the lives of all of us. So, who is our angel that's going to be watching over us with this very, very most auspicious week? Oh, Angel Ray. Hello, Angel Ray. Angel Ray reminds us, with all of this highfalutin energy coming through, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. And I will just add, it doesn't necessarily have to be yoga, but stretching of some kind. And remember that we want to always do it in balance. So if you're stretching leaning forward, you need to be stretching leaning backward. If you're stretching to the right, you need to be stretching to the left. If you're stretching one leg, you need to be stretching the other, arms, whatever. Bring in that balance, that order, that stability from the reading. This is exactly what we are supposed to be doing with all of this really large energy and power that we are now. we have ascended. We are no longer in the minor leagues. We've moved up to the nationals. We're in the big leagues now, and we're playing with the big boys and big girls, and we are playing with the big energy. And we're not necessarily playing with it in terms of taking it lightly. We are creating with it. We are co-creators with that energy, with that consciousness. And moving our bodies, breathing, making sure that we are oxygenating and keeping ourselves limber and flexible. This is how we allow the energy to circulate freely within our physical vessel, our bodies. And when we are more healthy, when we are more strong, when we are having less pain, when we are having less difficulty physically, it affects everything else. And that's why I'm always all about grounding with lower chakras. It's the same thing. Without a strong physical foundation for your vessel, the rest of your life is going to suffer accordingly. And Angel Ray reminds us, don't forget to move your body and breathe regularly throughout each day. So before you stop to have breakfast, before you stop to have lunch, before you stop to have dinner, before you go to bed, when you first wake up in the morning, there should be 5 times throughout the day where you are stopping, because I know you're eating. I know you have gotten up out of sleep, and I know that at some point you're going to go to sleep. So however many meals you have, however often they are, make sure that you are stopping throughout the day to close your eyes, move your body in some form of a stretch, a yoga, and it can be something simple as stand. Your feet are shoulder width apart, a little bit, adjust it so that you feel completely balanced. And you reach up to the stars, you reach up to the sky, you close your eyes and you inhale. And as you exhale, you lower your hands, prayer position, down past your face, down your sternum, down towards your legs, and then stretch down towards your feet and move that body. Breathe. Okay? Simple, very simple. That's one of the yoga asanas. I don't remember the Sanskrit word for it. My apologies. It's the beginning of the salute to the sun. And maybe the salute to the moon as well. I'm not sure. But in any event, move your body and breathe. Oxygenate your muscles, your tissues, your skin, your bones, your organs. Nothing functions well without oxygen for you physically. You'll die. It's the first thing that you need in order for life to happen for you. It's the first thing that happens for the baby when it's born, is it takes a breath. Okay? Yes, its little heart was beating before. Yes, it had blood circulating before. But that moment when it takes its first breath is its first sacred action in this world. That was the first sacred action you took when you came into this reality this time. So remember how sacred that breath is, how sacred that moment was and is for you every time you breathe. You are bringing in life energy, chi, prana, however you want to define it. It is literally life for you. So don't forget. All through this week, as we're going through these very strong energies, let's look at the full spread. We start out with the priestess at the beginning of the week, very strong spiritual energy, illuminating secret knowledge, hidden things. Moving into the emperor at the end of the week, almost the direct opposite, with so much fire, so much creative energy, but can be very forceful and very aggressive, and we want to temper that. And then recircling back to that moon energy with the moon itself. 3 major arcana for this reading. Very, very powerful. So don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. That's literally what our angels are telling us. It's what all of creation is telling us. We are powerful beings, but we have to remember we are still working in a human vessel, and we need to be paying attention and be mindful of that as well, and respectful and honor that body. So that's what I want you to be doing today, is being very careful, being very mindful of breathing. Okay? Today, tomorrow, for the rest of your life. All right. I love you guys. You have the most amazing, fantastic week. It's going to be a very big week, a very powerful week. Feel free to leave any comments if you want in the middle of the week as we are going along. Let me know how things went or are going for you. If there's anything that you would like the collective to send you love and support and encouragement on specifically, and you want to share that, you are more than welcome to do that as well. As I said, this channel is here because you are here. So thank you so much again for joining us. Have the most amazing, fantastic week. Namaste and ciao for now.